Hey everybody, welcome to another day of the vlog. It's Wednesday today. When I put this video up, you'll have seen last night was Project 400. It went beautifully, nailed it. 408 watts was the result for 5 minutes. So I just got back from a run. It was actually a really good run, an hour total, 15.5K, so 350 average. The workout was 2 times 10 minutes tempo, and those were done at 322 for the first and 319 for the second. And there was only 2 minutes between the two 10-minuters, by the way. So very short kind of turnaround. Then took a 5-minute recovery after the last one and did another 10-minute interval, but this time did it as kind of an over-under. So did 45 seconds of a surge, and those were like 250 around there, 255. And then a minute 15 recovery at say 350 to 4 in that range. And anyways, and the average for those 10 minutes ended up coming to 327 or 328, one of the two. So anyways, so a total of 30 minutes of work, 3 times 10 minutes. And then, like I said, it was an hour total. And now I'm going to be off to the pool. We'll see how it goes. I have my 800-meter kind of TT to do today. I just got in the mail here from Amazon something I think will help with the labrum quite a bit. And if you have labral issues, I recommend it because I just tried it out before I did this video. And let me tell you, if you have a labral tear, trust me, this feels amazing. So what I got here is, it was on sale from Amazon. Amazon's my unofficial sponsor, I guess. But everything I buy is from them, everything. So I got, you know those leg weights, the ones you put around your ankles and stuff like that? You've seen them like a billion times. Anyway, so I got them, they were on sale, and I only got them because they were on sale, because normally weights are very expensive. So they were on sale from $36. I'll put the link in the description. They were on sale from $36 down to $12. Like, holy mackerel. So I picked them up and I'm like, you know what, let me try this thing out. So here's what it is. So you put, I'll show you in 1 second. So you put both ankle weights around one leg. So there's a total of 20 pounds on that leg. Get to a step, and just watch this, and trust me, it looks like nothing. Seriously, it looks like nothing, but trust me, if you have a labral tear, this feels unreal. Okay. So as you can see, I got both around one leg. Now I'm coming up to a step, and all you do is you hang that leg. So this leg has 20 pounds on it right now. You hang that leg off and relax that leg as much as you possibly can. So like really get relaxed, like super relaxed. So you're just letting that leg dangle. If you have shoulder issues, you know that pendulum exercise where you kind of lean over and just kind of swirl your arm around? Same sort of idea, but here what we're doing is we're tractioning the hip because we're letting it hang off the step with a 20-pound weight attached to it. And anyways, what you're gonna do, so with it relaxed, build up some momentum in your body. So you're not actively swinging it with your leg, but just build up some momentum in your body and then work it up to where it starts, you feel it kind of going on its own now. Like, I'm not really doing that. It's kind of the momentum's kind of taking it. I'm using my body to move it. And anyways, what we're getting here is like a really good traction. And honestly, I did not think this would work. But I saw the things on sale and I'm like, you know what? Let me just try this out. Oh my goodness, this feels good. Seriously. This is like a straight up traction on that hip, and this is what you need to open that joint space. If you have a labral tear, I can fall asleep like this. I might go to bed like this tonight and just stand here and just let it hang. Anyways, I thought it was just a kind of a cool little thing. You know, if you have a labral tear, I'll put the link in the description. Actually, you can build this into some glute med exercises. Now that I think about it, you can do kind of like a hip hinge or hitch, like kind of almost doing the Trendelenburg. That'd be good. Oh man, yeah, I can feel glute med lighting on fire right now. Anyways, I thought it was just a cool little thing. So if you have a labral issue, it's like Seriously, $12, and it's on Amazon Prime. I got them in 1 day. 1 day delivery. Like I said, if you got labral tears and stuff like that, and you're like me, where like you're willing at this point in time after, I don't know, what is it, 2-3 years or something like that, and you're willing to try anything, $12. $12, I mean, like, try it out. That feels unreal. I'll give you a report as I progress with things. Hopefully these don't break or anything like that, like, because they're only $12. But they were on sale, like I said, from $36. So I don't know if it's one of those things that they were never actually 36, and they say that they're 36 to make people like me be like, wow, it's 30. It's like a 66% sale. Oh man, that, like, my hip feels like when I was a kid. Oh my goodness, so much mobility. All right. We'll catch back in after the swim. Did my swim, and then this afternoon I had a physio. Hip is throbbing right now. Not actually the labrum, but I had some extensive work done on psoas. It's a very deep hip flexor. The way that you get it is kind of underneath your abdominal muscles. It's a very painful muscle release. My hip's throbbing right now, so I'm doing a easy recovery ride. I'm pushing 120 watts right now, and for me that's good enough right now. 800 meter time trial today. It was okay. I hit my goal. Well, I was 2 seconds off my goal, but I kind of want to do it again. And normally I wouldn't do something like that. Like, I wouldn't do a time trial or a test run or something like that and be disappointed with it and then just go kind of right after it again. But there was too many things kind of going against me this time. So first off, I'll say after a long base building phase, 5 weeks ago I did 1051 for the 800, so it's 121 per 100, which is very far off what I would have done last year in peak form, peak fitness. So that was just like pure baseline, because like I said, it was not much swimming actually in the fall. Like, I had a very heavy run mileage, and then, to be honest, wasn't very motivated with swimming for the tail end of last year, and only started doing kind of strength type pulling sets through December and January. So 1051 I did off of that 5 weeks ago, and then I went to work for the next 5 weeks here. Anyways, ended up going 1032 this time around, so it's 119 average. So improved, no doubt. It's almost a 20-second improvement. Still far off where I want to be in the end. At some point in the year, I'd like to almost be going under 10 minutes for that. That'd be really hard for sure, but I can do it. I know I could. In open water, I think with a wetsuit on for sure, but I'd like to be in the low 10s for sure in a pool. So 1032 is still not where I want to be, but my goal was anything under 1035. So I accomplished that, so that's good. Happy with it. But like I said, I normally wouldn't do a test, be kind of about it, and then want to do it again. Normally I would just leave it and say that's the number. But this time there was, not to make excuses, but there was kind of a lot going against this one. One, I did that run workout going in, and I can feel it. And then two, it's March break, as you know. And what ended up happening was, for some odd reason, they decided to put in this kid into the fast lane. He was doing some test or something like that, and he needed to do a 400 meter test. And I'm not lying to you, not to put him down or anything like that, but it's just, why is he in the fast lane? And that is, he did the 400 meter test swimming in over 15 minutes. It took him more than 15 minutes. 15 and a half, I think he got. The minute per length. He came in during my warm-up, and I had just warmed up, like I was ready to go. And then this kid got in the lane, and I'm like, I'm not gonna do the 800 meter with like having to dodge this kid, and I'm not joking you, he was like wavering around the lane. Like it was absolutely ridiculous. So I'm like, I can't do an 800 meter time trial with a kid swimming 4-minute hundreds in the fast lane. I can't do that. So I ended up waiting for him, literally waiting. So for the next 15 minutes as he did his test, I killed time. And what ended up happening is I got cold, and the warm-up that I just did was kind of useless at that point. And I mean, I thought about just restarting and doing a whole nother warm-up, but I was just like, you know what, this could take too long. I don't want to do it again because then I'm going to be doing it with like 2.5K in the arms. So I don't want to do that. So I just kind of went for it. As soon as he got out of the lane, like literally as soon as he got out of the lane, I'm just like, it's game time, and just went for it. So I mean, the warm-up, I didn't feel warmed up, and it showed in my pacing, and that is the final 200 meters was the fastest of the whole thing, and that's really not kind of what should be happening in an 800-meter time trial. It should be the first 200 and then hanging on at the end. You shouldn't be sprinting to the line. It's just like an FTP test. So anyways, so I didn't really pace it well, but then the other thing was, during the test, kind of lane problems continued, and we had a busy lane. So like I said, I don't want to make like a billion excuses, but I know that. But if you've ever been in a lane swim on March break, I think you'll kind of know what I'm talking about and understand that it's not just me being like, yeah, like making excuses, this and that and the other. Like, it's the reality of lane swims. And I think if you've, like I said, you've been to busy public swims on March break or the holidays, I think you'll know exactly what I was dealing with. So yeah, I want to do it again, and I'm thinking next Tuesday will be good. Well, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow at 4 p.m. for another training day. Tomorrow's video will be showing the KISS Community League. It's a big race tomorrow, big one. My kind of race, hilly. Alrighty, thanks again for watching. I'll see you later.